Hello gamers! Welcome to another Intermundo stream. Sorry, that transition was a little scuffed. My bad. Pause the music before I transition to the gameplay. My bad. My bad. Maybe it didn't sound that bad. Whatever. Yeah, welcome to the Case of the Golden Idol. That's what we're playing today. And I mean probably for the next couple of streams, depending on how long it takes. The more I read about this game, the more I'm worried it's gonna kick my ass as far as like puzzle games go. I like puzzle games. I don't know that I'm particularly good at them. So I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. But God, I do like puzzle games though. I really do like them. But this one has like a unique twist on it if you're unfamiliar. It's like basically you have to solve like 12 different murders from my understanding. And I guess they're all like within the same family. It's like they all take place over like the course of like 50 years, I guess. And I guess like this family is like supposedly cursed or something, or like that's like the story. And so you have to solve all these murders, but the way you solve them is like a fill in the blank kind of thing. And so you get different clues, and then you like fill in the blanks of the like text boxes that you have using the clues that you found, and then it like tells you if you filled in the correct information, which is interesting. It's a cool game mechanic, and I'm excited to check it out. But I'm nervous. People in the reviews on Steam, like the like PC Gamer reviews and stuff like that, like industry reviews, have described it as challenging. So I'm like, okay, maybe this will be harder than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm a little nervous about that, but you know, whatever. It'll be fine. Whatever. Worst case scenario, if I get stuck, this game's been out for like almost like over 3 years at this point. I can look up walkthroughs if I absolutely have to. I really don't want to have to do that, but I can if I need to. So worst case scenario, I can always do that. But yeah. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I just like, I don't know, I got like caught up in like doing stuff around the house, and then was like watching the not new, but like the most recent Critical Role episode from like 2 weeks ago. And that's like, that one was like 5.5 hours long, and I was just like, I just don't think I'm gonna stream today. I just didn't feel like it, and I was like, yeah, I just ended up not. So sorry. I just took the day off. Them's the breaks when you stream for fun. If it doesn't sound fun, you're not gonna stream, you know? So here I am today. So we are diving in to the Case of Golden Idol. Let's get into it and see what this is about. Okay, so we're starting with Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. An abrupt termination of contract. Ooh, okay. Study the environment to infer what has happened. Important information can be gathered from documents. Gather phrases from evidence and documents. Okay, got it. Assign gathered phrases to the correct slots in the thinking panels. Okay. Complete the scroll to finish the scenario. Filling additional panels is optional, but would help you solve the main scroll. Take your time to study the environment carefully. Focus on the evidence before you. Even when facing great challenges, there's no need for guesswork. You can access hints if you get... Okay, so there is a hint mechanic. I wasn't sure if there was. There didn't seem like there would be, so I was kind of like, that's a little concerning. Okay. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. I have medicinal instruments and some medicine. Golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. So y'all been like treasure hunting? Clue has been added to the thinking panel. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Pipe. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley. That's a name. Has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller Has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition. So Dr. Oberon Geller. I have to do it again. Might as well. And Esquire Albert Cloudsley. A dagger. Okay, another clue added to the thinking panel. Scalpel. He has the same thing. Yeah, got all that. I don't know if I need to click on it again, but I'm gonna, just to be thorough. Clue has been added to the thinking panel. Horn of finger, horn of thumb, ruins of Xenopolis, the Bay of Shadows. So I got all of the stuff for the thinking panel, and he's a medicine bottle. So it stands to reason that he's the doctor, considering he's holding a scalpel and a medicine bottle. He's also holding the map. Albert Cloudsley. Oh, yep. Dr. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition. So, I think he's the doctor. Okay. Got it. So that, I believe, is... Albert Cloudsley? Yeah, let's go. Okay. So Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller. Now I have to figure out where they are. I would assume... Camp in blank of blank. So how are we supposed to know where they are? Are we to assume that this is the Horn of Thumb? Camp in... I mean, why else would there be an X on the map unless it was in the ruins of Xenopolis? Nope. Okay, wrong. 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 Bay of Shadows. There it is, like shadowy and stormy. Nope. Okay. Got it. Just completely wrong then. Cat, you are not helping. Love you. I guess the Horn of Finger then. Okay. It is the Horn of Thumb. There we go. And the Horn of Thumb. There we go. Scroll has been fulfilled. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. What would I need to stay and explore for? Okay. Go to number 2. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Oh my, lots of clues to look at here. Okay, so there's the golden idol. Okay, guess I can't do anything with that. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. Horse is running in the yard. There's no rider on it. Has been added to the thinking panel. Alright. August 22nd, 1786, 12 p.m. Woke up, a beautiful day. Mood. Sounds like me. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 2 o'clock, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 4 o'clock, changed to my hunting attire. You're really stretching my ability to read military time. 5 o'clock, rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today and returned home. 6 o'clock, changed to my researching attire. 7 o'clock, changed to my dining attire. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, had a tasty beef loin for supper. 10:30, filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for research. Okay. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Okay. So it's August 23rd. When did this say? August 22nd. Okay. Woodshire, Crow Tower, Blackfield. Tall, rickety ladder. Who's been added to the thinking panel? Lead poisoning. It's no good. And, ring with a ruby. Man is not breathing. His pet is badly wounded. Yeah, he seems pretty fucking dead. Gotta admit. Gotta admit. Okay, let's see. Wash and dress in my dining attire. Beautiful roast duck for lunch. That's his dining attire. I would say that second one is his researching attire and then hunting. Hell yeah. And then Sebastian Cloudsley. Oh, it only had one option. Didn't need to double check that. Sebastian Cloudsley. Good lord. Horse is running in the... Oh, is that to give us clues about where we are? Must be Blackfield because there's water outside. Lord of Blackfield. The cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a ladder while he was researching. No? Well, let's see. Went to bed to continue reading for research. Well, he's got a fucking gnarly head wound. Hunting attire? Oh. Which... What's his hunting attire? Ah. Fell from a horse? While hunting. Got it. I get it. That's why they made you... Well, they didn't make you. Well, they had you figure out what his clothes were and the horse is running in the background. I get it. I get it. This is interesting. He was 53. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Oh, jeez Louise. Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. Okay. A knife. Got it. What the blazes? Well, that's not an appropriate thing to say right now. August Jockey Club Derby. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. Oops. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. Sacred Glycer Combustion on the idol. Interesting. He has the ruby ring. £1, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Interesting. Ash Blair. Minus tobacco. Saddlebag. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. 2 shillings and a penny. Dagger. Stable rota for Adam and James. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nobody does it on Sunday, huh? Do it properly, you lazy oafs. An embroidered handkerchief. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you, David Gorin. As an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Stiletto blade. £3 and 3 shillings. Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. This guy? What's that about? Huh. Us. Fat Lord. Pair twins. Batley, Cloudsley, and Cubert. There's so many clues for this one. My apologies. Apologies, he can be so badier sometimes. I don't know what that word means. 6 rings with various stones. Okay, £4. Jamal Bat, Samhansa Batisi. And ornamented Qatar blade. Nicholas Maker. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I'm appalled. Another rune. Reading of the Last Will and Testament of Sebastian Cloudsley. Oh, so this is the guy that just died. Edmund, Rose, Sebastian, Peter, Willard. Okay. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Ah, yes. Dear Willard Wright. Dear Rose Cubert. Okay. I, Sebastian Cloudsley. Of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing, mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Dear brother Edmund. Oh, so somebody tore up his will. I need you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. Grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Okay. Peter Batley. We have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet, to date, the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible. We will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck loans. That is no bueno. Okay. Oh. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Okay, so who? Peter Batley. That has to be... we met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings land and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use in mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Okay. He's the attorney. For the colonies. Know what to do with it. Oh, I didn't see this. Scorched horsebrush. Scorched knife. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We're to visit my nephew. At EC? Would that be Edmund? Okay, I guess it would help to fill this out. So this is the lawyer, Nicholas Maker. You are Nicholas. Let's see. She went to the colonies. That must be Rose. Hubert. Oops. I mean, I assume that's why she has all this shit that's like referencing India. Or I assume it's India. Then the other options. Willard Wright. And Edmund Cloudsley. So this is either Willard or Edmund. I'm leaning towards Edmund. That Lord pair twins. A and J pair. Stable wrote them for Adam and James. It has to be Adam and James pair. He's betting on something. So that's probably Peter. I say that's Peter Batley. Horse press. That's J. So that's James. Pair. Adam. Pair. He has a knife that has an A on it. That's E. EC. So he's Edmund. Oops. Edmund Cloudsley. But I guess that wig seems like politic-y. What do you have on you? Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Okay, so Edmund. And then, so you must be, Willard Wright. Yeah. Who the hell are you then? Goran? Where did I see Goran at? David Goran? Shit, maybe you're... No, because this said it... Oh, no. Maybe you're Edmund Cloudsley. And you're... Yeah, that makes more sense. He's carrying his saddlebag. David Goran. Yeah, that's you. Okay. The saddlebag was a red herring, so that's David Goran. Yeah, let's go! Oh, I'm loving this. Okay. Okay, now let's solve the actual mystery. Okay. Okay, suddenly James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. The idol? Okay, blank was to receive blank. Was blank, somebody was blank to receive blank in... Okay, this is Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered blank and blank to take the idol from... what's his name? Who received the idol? Willard Wright. Was upset to receive. Edmund, probably. Oh no, Peter was probably pissed. Peter. I don't know what aphorisms are, but they're probably not great. Peter. Batley. Is upset to receive aphorisms. Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered. James Pear and Adam Pear. Yeah, let's go! Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Let's fucking go. This game is fun. I'm fucking loving this. Okay. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Okay. Oh. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Rusty half of shears. Piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Okay. Trapdoor in the ceiling. An empty bed, not warm. Picture of flowers. Door does not open. Door does not open. Revenge RR is written in blood on the wall. Another picture of flowers. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Oh. This man is not breathing. Yeah, I've been stabbed a couple times. Ring with a ruby. Walking cane. To my dear Maurice. Watch is ticking. Music box. Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud Beastmaster, I've attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood and his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiate. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Watchman's lantern. Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Watchman's alarm rattle. Watchman's spear. Shards of glass line the mud. A lot of fucking help you're doing, bud. Oh, they're making lots of noise. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Hand of cards. 7 pence. Key. Small sword. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Hand of cards. To Annie. You are beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. More money. Another key. Stiletto blade. Just steal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Oh, that's the... guy from the previous one. The horse helper dude. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Cards, key, money, dagger. So they all have weapons that could potentially kill that guy. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. Navaja, folding blade, violin, another key. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans musical performance. September 9th, event shall commence circa 11 p.m. Wanted, Robert Redruth. Escaped convict, reward £58. Cab, green. Freak, Blair. Dandelion Room, Willard Wright. Forget Me Not Room, Ash Blair. Oh, that was the different flowers, okay. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Large kitchen knife. Dear Oscar Boynton, it has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Interesting. Partially peeled lemon. Ring of various keys. Door to the street is shut with a latch. Okay. Oh, the table. Clue has been added to the thinking table. Ah. Now, what in the hell am I supposed to make of this? Oh, okay. What's your name? Annie? Ash Blair? Annie. Amazing Evan. Ash Blair. This is Willard, right? I mean, that's got to be Maurice. And then Annie. 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 Who's O? There's no O. Oh, Oscar. Oscar. Blair, perhaps? Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, there's another. Maurice Evans. Annie Green. I've clearly gotten all these names from somewhere. Where did I get all these names from? Oops. Oh, don't do that. Ash Blair, Willard Wright. Oscar Boynton. Okay. So then John Rieg? Nice. Okay. So she's Annie. Oops. Green. He's Evan. Maurice Evans. It's got the letter on him, so he must be Oscar Boynton? That guy's the RR. Robert Redruth. John. Okay. John Brieg. To my dear Maurice. Wait a second. Damn spam calls. Well, he's got the ring. He's supposed to be. Is he actually Maurice? And the guy who's downstairs is pretending to be Maurice? Oh no, the dandelion room. Who's in the dandelion room? Willard Wright. Okay. So we have Annie Willard, Oscar Boynton, no, Ash Blair. Ash Blair, and that has to be Parker. Something. Oh, it stands for glasses. He's keeping a tally of their tabs. Okay. Green's had 4 glasses of wine. Briggs has 3. Blair's has 1. Henry Parker. Nice. Robert Redruth got into Willard Wright's room through the window while Oscar Boynton. Oh no. Rusty half of shears. Oops. Robert Redruth got into Willard Wright's room through the window while Blank and Blank and Blank were playing cards with loud music. Fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with shears. It's John, Annie, and John Brigg, Annie Green, and Ash Blair. Right. No, John Brigg, Annie Green. Oh man. Robert Redruth got into, maybe it was, who's the other? Ash Blair's room? Yeah, this is supposed to be trapdoor. Anna Green, Willard Wright, Maurice Evans. Hey Shanna, welcome in. We're playing Case of the Golden Idol, which is a puzzle game where you have to like click around and collect all the clues, and then you have to like fill in the blanks with the clues you find to like solve the mystery. It's actually really fun. I'm struggling with this one, but because there's so many names, I'm like, I don't know which people were playing the card game while the person got murdered. Robert Redruth got into, maybe this is that Ash Blair? Ash Blair's room through the window. Nope. While Robert Redruth got into someone's room while okay, I think he got out through the trapdoor. Annie Green, John Brigg, Oscar Boyden. Okay, give me a hint. Getting stuck and working through to find a solution is at the heart of this game. Before you resort to the hints, we suggest you bear in mind the following advice. Have you made a typo? Have you exhausted all the evidence? Have you re-examined your assumptions? Double check all the documents and items in the location. Sometimes detectives overlook or forget very important pieces of evidence while focusing on the less important. Well, using evidence. It shall commence circa 11 p.m. What time is it? Expect me to read watches? It's... Fuck, I suck at reading watches. Is it 2? Like 2 in the morning? Almost 3? Like 2:25. Yeah? It's late as fuck. It's like 2:25. Well, this dude's been playing for a while. It's like he clearly did get stabbed while he was playing cards. John Brieg, Annie Green, and Oscar Boynton were playing cards with loud music. Because if the music is going on... Annie Green... Did he not get stabbed with shears? Dear proud Beastmaster, I've attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. Already it is midnight. I will retire to bed, for this has been a long day. Okay, if the shards of glass are on the outside, that's from... probably from the window breaking. From the fight. Okay, it's not that. I mean, is there a spear somewhere? What did I I see? Where did I pick up the spear clue? There's a key in the door. Both of those, so it wasn't through the door. He has a stiletto blade. Knife. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. And who would give him that note? Revenge RR, unless it was somebody trying to like why does he have a watch that says to my dear Maurice? When that's the that's the violinist's name. Not convinced it's Robert. What weapon do you have? Ah, I don't know. Man, I'm like, I don't want to. Sometimes detectives make certain assumptions without considering their potential flaws. Try clearing the scrolls and starting from scratch. Well, it's definitely after midnight. Already it is midnight. I will retire for bed. So it was after Maurice started playing. Oh, so he gambled. He lost his watch in gambling. Robert Redruth got into Ash Blair. Maybe Ash Blair's room. Through the window. Wow. A, G, J, B, and O, B. No. Let's do... Annie Green. Oops. Ash Blair. Annie Green. Annie Green and John Brieg. And Oscar Boynton. Playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard? What the fuck is his name? Willard Wright. Got stabbed with shears. Fuck me. It's making me a little mad. I still think Robert did it. Maybe it was when Annie Green, Willard. And Reese Evans. No, if they're playing cards with loud music, then it couldn't be when. And Annie Green, John Brieg, and Ash Blair. That means I have like a lot incorrect, because it would tell me I have like 2 or more incorrect if it was that few. What are you writing? No. The murder couldn't have taken place during the first round. Murderer. The killer could not have been playing cards during the murder. So the robber guy wasn't the murderer? Oh, that's annoying. Was it John then? He's all pissy about him being like flirty with Annie. Okay. This also says take this one's hard. And clearly Willard is the one who got stabbed. couldn't have been murdered in the first round, and John was playing during both of those rounds. Maybe it was Ashblair. Because he has the key. While Annie, John, and Oscar. And what weapon does he have? He has a dagger. There we go. Finally, my god. A man going by the name of Ashblair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Oh, that one was tough. Damn. Okay, the intoxicating dinner party. There are fine coats. That is a disturbing looking child. Expensive cigar. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ashblair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you back when I am back. I will pay you when I am back, David. Okay. Overcoat and a hat. Burger and a hat. Some box of cigars. Ooh. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary for me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. 1788, March 5th. Oh. Syringe with some liquid left in it. Spooky. Okay, let's go to the right first. Oh, there's 36 clues this time. Holy shit. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Just a bunch of keys. Dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea, each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. NB, David Goran's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. EC. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Brandy and wine. 3 loaves of bread, some lemons. Basket of potatoes, sack of flour, water, cut vegetables, big piece of meat. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. There's so many names I'd be cooked. Yeah, it's very confusing. The door to the outside not locked. Okay. Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. Monkey Man 2, tooth for tooth. Another key, I think. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. A couple of pennies, fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Another key. Keys. Oh, lockpicks. Ashblair finest tobacco. Oh. pistol. Dagger. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Some more keys. Stack of candles. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Ink pot. Money. Portius, the wise slave, fables about rulers that make you think. Door is locked. Door is locked. Print paint. Down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Oh my god, there's so much. Pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid partially empty. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Interesting. Money. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Laceless Count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. A knife. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Stack of candles. Star Child. Ink pot. Money. Locked. Locked. Ideal Republic. Visions of a utopia with order and structure. Secret codes. Ooh. Money has changed hands. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as denominator of value has evolved and changed a lot. Still, in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. Got it. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled Peptic Tonic. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also, consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. A sealed bottle labeled opium. Well, this person gets fucking down. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He is clearly unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Kubert. Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787, August 1st. Position, housemaid, yearly wage £9. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Sincerely, Rose Kubert. Much conspiring happening. Well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and the spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. Right. Revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhoods of Mass. Dear Uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Peter Patley. Wow, that kid has some fucking balls. Oh, there's the idol. Good God. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. Money. Bunch of keys. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling, Peter. And he has a shilling. Oh, he said, my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Water. Roast. Salad bowl. Brandy, wine, peptic tonic. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. 2 pounds, pack of cards, fork. Lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. Fan, 4 pounds, bunch of rings. Oops. He does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. Bunch of money. Poison. Nobody touch a thing, nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Another key. Embroidered handkerchief. This is horrible. Embroidered handkerchief. Oh my. Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially empty glass of red liquid. Partially empty glass of amber liquid. Partially eaten salad. Yellow liquid. Cloudy liquid. Salad. Clear liquid. Red liquid. Cloudy liquid. Roast. Salad. Salad. Red liquid. Smoked cigar. Okay, we get everything? Looks like it. Oh goodness. We have to figure out where everybody sleeps. Where everybody sat and who's who. So that's Rose, the dead lady. Or no, that was his Peter's mom, I think. I don't remember who this is. Okay, well, this is little Pip, I'm pretty sure. You are Edmund Cloudsley. Must be Lucia. Okay. This is David's room then. Must be Monkey Man and Dark Ant. I don't know. I don't know that those are actually people. This is a dirty novel. This must be Lucia's room. This is Smith. 3 years of service. What year is it? 1788. That's like a note about hiring somebody. Lady Mary. Oops. Mary. Must be your father, Lothar. Okay, so their last name is Richards. No. The time change is fucking with you? I like didn't even notice, honestly. All these fucking keys. What is up with that? David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. And to continue experimenting with the artifact. David Gorin. I guess that just like process of elimination that leaves Brian. There it is. Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787. August 1st, position housemaid. Yearly wage £9. That must mean she's Mrs. Baker. Is this note? Member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Lucia Baker. Oops. And then this is like, you had a letter about... Yes. You're Ada. It must be Ada Smith. Brian's last name could be fucking anything. Mr. Walker. Damn it. Take the fourth one from every row? Trying to see if any of I feel like this secret codes thing, that's what this means. The fourth word from every row. I'm trying to see what it applies to. But nothing makes sense so far. Fourth one from every row. No. Well, what is with all these fucking keys? They're just fucking everywhere. I guess it would make more sense for this. Okay, so if this... That has to be Brian. So if he says that the oldest person who's been working for him the longest gets the lowest room, then it must be, this must be Brian Walker. And then maybe this is Ada Smith. Okay. Hmm. There we go. Had their last names wrong. This is Ada. Oh. Ada Baker. Lucia Smith. This is Brian. Oh. And this is his sister, Rose. Hubert. And that is Peter. Batley. There we go. Okay, so he has a shilling, so he let Peter sit next to Mary. Mary doesn't like to eat meat, so she has one of the salad plates. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Yeah. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. So, wine is red, brandy is brown. So water is clear. Wine is red, brandy is brown. Yellow is lemon, gray is peptic tonic. Okay. So let's see. This is for dinner. He can't eat anything heavy for dinner. Who wanted cigars? David. Run to the city and grab me ash bush, tobacco, and a bottle of gin. No, wait. Somebody had cigars. Box of cigars. Hmm. I feel like this one is definitely Edmund. Honestly. He would want to be sitting next to Rose, or not Rose. Mary. Richards. And then his little worm of a nephew. Mm-hmm. Let's say Lothar Richards had a cigar. And then Rose. Hubert. Fucking knobhead. Nice. Let's go. Okay. So I think Peter Batley wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Therefore, poison the tonic and hid the necessary key. Rose. Hubert. Actually, I don't know that it was. So many different keys. Because they both had salad, but so did Mary, and Mary's fine. But he hasn't drank any of his tonic yet. She had half a glass of tonic, and they're the only ones that had tonic. They've both eaten half of... These three have all eaten half of their salad. He hasn't eaten his salad yet. I guess I don't know if it's Peter that wants him dead. Is Peter... You go down to his room. He wants to ask for a raise. He's got this book called The Wise Slave, and then he's got this sealed pot labeled Print Paint. And then he's got this book about down with parasites that, like, refers to the aristocracy as being parasites. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. pocket. I don't know if this is right, Brian. Sure. No. Yeah, I figured that was wrong. So many people were threatening him. George Bridges. Final Vanguard. Because it's not, it's in this vase, isn't it? Syringe with some liquid left in it? Yes, it's the tonic. The blue key? He has the blue key in his pocket. Anybody else have a blue key? No. I feel very sure about it being the tonic. Because if you look, these two are the only ones that had tonic. Rose is the one that died. I guess that's assuming that Edmund's the one who was targeted. But because Rose is the one that died, everything besides the tonic that she had, somebody else had and has also eaten some of. The tonic is the only thing that she has that somebody else had that they didn't have any of. So it has to be the tonic that was poisoned. Maybe it's not the Final Vanguard that wanted him dead. So we're kind of looking for the antidote. Who's NB? Wait. Wait. Ada's in the 4th room. Take the 4th one from every row. Hold on. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Oh, I was wrong about the letter. It was Ada. Dark Hand Steward wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Therefore, Ada Baker poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a letter? What'd she hide the key in? I knew that would come up. I was hunting for it, and then I think I was looking at the wrong words in her letter. Where is she hiding the key? Hid the necessary key in a bag? There we go. Ada Baker received in-code instructions from Darkhand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely in the rooms while cleaning, made a copy of the medicine cabinet key. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah, dog. Alright. Last one. Explosive events in the forest cabinet. Burkham Workhouse is written on the cart. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang Brawler Robber. Hardy Abe. Burkham Workhouse Brawler has a cart. Little Billy, Hobbs Gang Burglar, enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn Burglar, Picklock. Box of confectionery. Bunch of hats. Okay. Rose dead. Oh, man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. Do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed, but the more recently it has died, the better. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I'll arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Gross. Key, pistol, some money. Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to £100. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith, You will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. Must be a dog. Go, coin, go! Alright. Sword. Ring with a ruby. Candy. Gun. Oh, goodness. Door's been blown open. Club. Part of a vase. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. WK. Lockpicks, a saw, loaded pistol. Got nails tattooed on his hand. Oh, there's a golden idol. Small weight is tied to a pulled down lever at the back of the idol. Rotten apple and a green apple. Oh, he hiding. It simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum V2 stepped in with this input and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed that before it. Freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If it is red, it is ready for that input and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform that input and it will turn red afterwards. Okay, so he's doing freaky experiments with the idol. He bald as fuck. Pistol loaded. Alrighty. Okay, gotta figure out all the... Give me your book. I gotta figure out what your things mean. Simply did not work. After I aimed it at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. So this one must mean air. And it means decreased. Oops. This is tricky. So this must not mean air. These must all have to be blue words. It is red. It is ready for increase input? No. I guess not necessarily. These have to be blue. I think this one is increase. Then base maybe matter. Nice. Increase, decrease, gold, air, matter, heat. Okay, sick. And this is cloudly. Cloudly. This is golden doubloon because he called him coin. A little pip again. This is Lucia Smith. And then, oops. Jack Nails. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the guy who has nails tattooed on his hand. It's Jack Nails. Oops. Clicked off screen, sorry, my bad. It's probably David. Rest in pizza. Well, he's not dead yet, I guess, but... Let's see. Sorry. Horse. They're like a... There. Gentleman robber Walter Keene. That's you. You're probably... No, Black Beastie is the other dog, isn't it? You're Billy Cracker? No, I guess you could be Hardy Abe. Here we go. Edmund Cloudsley needed a body corpse. And then there's Walter Keene, along with accomplices, delivered a scarecrow. Is that not one of my words? Come on. Coffin. Loaded. When Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. The base. On entering, suddenly clubbed David Gorin. On entering, Keene suddenly clubbed David Gorin. Meanwhile, in a sealed Ben Cloudsley, increase the amount of matter? No. Heat? No. Base. Okay. On entering, that's just Walter Keene, Hardy Abe, and Jack Nails. Mm-hmm. When Cloudsley needed a corpse, Walter Keene, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin upon entering. see. Billy Cracker and Little Billy aren't here. From what I can tell. Unless they ran out. Who comes in through the chimney? Where did it say that? They could have ran out. Little Billy? Okay. Ooh, why do you do that? Okay. Lily vase. Maybe that's not right. Maybe it's Lucia? Maybe she's a turncoat? Nope. Okay, I is not trying to do that. Maybe I didn't club him. Nope. That was right. Oh, I just realized I accidentally closed my chat tab. That's why like, why is it not? I don't know how to bring that back. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Is this not supposed to be Walter Keane? Oh, god damn it, I just did it again. Can I please? For the love of God. Okay, is this supposed to be Hardy Abe? Maybe? Nope. It's even more wrong. Two or fewer slots aren't correct. So I just have like one thing wrong. Switching their names. I'm trying to just remove it. Didn't I establish that that's who it was? Like, because when I filled it in with something else, it was like wrong. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Hell yeah. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, Gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died, bless his soul. Well. That is the end of chapter 2, and I think that is where I'm gonna leave it tonight. Fucking cruising. Man, I don't know how many chapters there are total. I think there's 12 murders you have to solve. That's like halfway through the game, I think. But they're slowly taking longer and longer to solve. So I think we're cooking. We're making good time. So I might end up I might end up getting the DLC at this rate to tie us over until Winterboro comes out next week, y'all. I'm so excited for that. But this is fun as hell. I'm digging the shit out of this. This is so fun. I love it. It's like, it's enough of a brain buster that it's like, it feels awesome when you figure it out. That one with the fucking murderer, though, fucked me up so bad. He was such a good red herring that it fucked me up. I'm still pissed I had to use a hint in that one. But yeah, this is good. This is a really good game. I love it. I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna keep chipping away at this one for the rest of the week until I finish it. But I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. I hope y'all are liking it. I hope y'all are digging it as much as me. Hope you're not screaming at me and tearing your hair out, being like, you fucking idiot, it's so obvious that it's XYZ. Because I hope it's not that obvious. I hope I'm not being a complete ding dong. But yeah, I'm digging it. I love puzzle games. They give me good brain itches. They give me the good brain itch. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Hope you all enjoy. Hope you're safe. Hope you're happy. Hope you're healthy. All that good stuff. I'm not smart enough to backseat solve puzzles. That's good. That makes me feel smarter. I love being the smart one in the stream. makes me feel like I can flex a little bit, you know? let me flex my tism muscles a little bit. And I can catch the patterns and problem solve and shit for the stream. For the sake of the stream. But yeah. Yep, I'm gonna leave it here. Catch y'all in the next one. Have a good night. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.